Hi there.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Counting the stars.
I tried that once. I'll give you a hand. You take that half, I'll take this half.
David, where did you go when you went rushing out of the country club earlier?
Oh, I got a call from Craze. You know, it's becoming a 24-hour job being the keeper of who's in and what's out.
Kelly said you were out running an errand for Adriana.
I was. I mean, that's what I was doing when the office called.
Don't be insulting. Lie better.
I would never lie to you intentionally.
All right, David, enough is enough. I know your disappearing act had an awful lot to do with your brother Spencer. Now, what is it that you're hiding about him from me? You know, for someone who's been so eager to share his life with me, you've got a fine way of showing it.
Why? Just because I don't want to talk about Spencer?
Because sharing your life with somebody means exactly that. Sharing everything. I mean everything in your life, and that includes your long-lost relatives.
Oh, right. Similar to the way that you shared with me about your long-lost daughter.
I told you the whole story once Adriana came back into my life.
Not exactly.
Touché. The fact is, though, I was eventually completely honest with you, David, and now that Spencer is back in your life, you should be completely honest with me.
I really don't want to talk about this.
Okay. Fine. So, I suppose I'll just have to resort to your tactics when you think you're being shut out.
Oh, no, you do not want to live in Vicky's carriage house, believe me. Besides, running away has never gotten us anywhere. We should know that at the very least.
I never want you out of my life again.
Me either.
Do you know what I missed most about you when you were gone?
It's hard to say. I have so many fine attributes.
David! Come on, I'm being serious here.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay.
What did you miss? What did you miss the most?
I missed lying in bed with you after we made love. In the dark. Talking.
I missed that too.
We told each other our deepest secrets. Shared our most delicious misdeeds.
Our misdeeds were fun, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I hope we have more misdeeds in the future.
You know, you're the only person I could have told about my having forged that check of Vicky's. Yes, the only person in this whole wide world I could have confided that in.
What? What are you talking about? Who would I be to judge you? You know my history.
Yes, I thought I knew your history. That is, until your brother Spencer came to town.
You're right. You deserve to know the truth.
So your father educated you in the way of the con.
Oh, yeah. Our training began when we could walk and talk, and by the time we could ride a bike, we were part of the act.
What kind of an act?
Oh, all different kinds. There was the little boy who was lost, who was searching for his parents. There was the blind kid who was in desperate need of an operation. That was my favorite. I did blind good.
Oh, I'll bet. And people gave you money.
No, not always. But they were usually distracted long enough for Spencer to lift their wallets. My dad always said if they were stupid enough to fall for a con, they got what was coming to them. J.T. Truman. Life with my father made Paper Moon look like Sesame Street.
Wait a minute. Did you just say your father's name was Truman?
Yeah.
It's funny, I just assumed it was Spencer who changed his name.
Oh, no. I changed my name when I was 18.
David, I've known you for how many years? We're about to be married, for heaven's sake.
So?
So? I don't feel like I don't even know you. What else are you keeping from me?
What are you talking about? You know exactly who I am.
Do I? David Truman?
Don't call me that.
Truman. David Truman. David Truman.
Listen to
David
me.
Truman.
I changed my name legally 20 years ago when I dropped the life.
You never dropped the life.
What are you talking about? Listen, I've got a legitimate job now at Craze.
Only because I made it a prenuptial requisite, David. You are a con man. Lovable, but definitely a con man.
There is a hell of a big difference between a garden variety grifter and a Truman.
What does that mean?
I guess what that means is I have always lived my life the only way I knew how. I tried charming my way into people's hearts and into their bank accounts, but that's not what I wanted. For all those years, I was looking for a way out, and I never thought I would find it. Then you came back into my life. When I realized that I was in love with you, I knew I could never be David Truman again. Not by name or thought or deed. So if you don't think that you know who I am, here's who I am. I am the man who wakes up every morning and thanks whatever force in the universe led me back to you, Dorian. I love you. And if that's not good enough, if you still want to bail on our wedding because of some preoccupation you've got with my brother, then I guess I'm not the only one who was looking for a way out.
It just might work.
I'm waving a white flag. Do you forgive me?
There's nothing to be forgiven.
You're not mad? Why not?
Because I never should have pressured you about Spencer. It was insensitive of me.
It was.
I had no idea that it would be so painful for you to delve into your past. I am so sorry.
You are?
Besides which, who says we have to discuss everything tonight when we have got our entire lives ahead of us? And I am not looking for a way out. David Vickers, would you please do me the great, great honor of allowing me to become Mrs. David Vickers on August 19th?
You just picked a date.
Yes, and it has to be in August.
Why?
Because you came back into my life in August 2 years ago. What do you say?
I say, we better get started. We got a wedding to plan.
Oh, David.
First things first. Whoa, whoa.
Honey, I'm still chilled. Can we go upstairs?
Way to ruin a romantic moment. I'm freezing too. I'll race you inside.
Okay. But maybe I want to stay down here for just a minute more. I'd like to call the girls and tell them the good news.
That's right. I'm about to be a stepdad and a step-uncle. You know something? You're the most wonderful, sensitive woman in the world.
Ooh, I try.
All right. See you inside.
Oh, darling, could you please get me my bag, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Don't be long.
I won't. Ooh. 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 Angela. This is Dorian Lord. I need you to get me some information fast on Dr. Spencer Truman. No E. He's my fiance's brother.